Okay, so for week 10 of fall anime, what a sick week. I love it so much. Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. Toto comes in, our big brother, to save the day. It feels so good after like a whole bout of depression, week after week, episode after episode. After that, Undead Unluck, I'm loving it so much. Great action scenes, unique story. So yeah, we're fun. So Spy Family continues to be cute. Eminence and Shadow continues to be wild. What is happening? Apothecary Diaries, we're getting like a lot more info. This story goes so hard. Frieren's continuing, we're getting some like emotional moments with the characters acting like angsty teenagers. And Dr.Stone, bro, this pacing is on another level. We're going to space now? Okay. So yeah, let's get started. So yeah, for Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 2, Episode 20, oh my god. This animation, this episode was so sick. What the hell did they do? They made Toto go plus ultra. His Black Flash animation was just so extra. I loved it so much. I did not expect it. And yeah, this felt like my favorite episode. The fight was like well made. Mahito, the villain you want to see defeated. Toto coming in to save the day, the sunshine in our heart. We are the exception. And yeah, this was a banger fight. So it starts off with Nobara dying. So yeah, we see like a hole in her eye. We get a flashback where her and the squad, Megumi Yuji, were kind of hanging out, trolling Gojo. Her face exploded last episode. Can't really do much about that. Yuji's just looking in disbelief. I'm like, yo, Nobara, why didn't you dodge? His hand was in your face. And it looks terrible. Her eyeball came out. Her face is just bleeding. Her face is so pale, lost all color. She looks dead. Her hair is just like all over the place. And yeah, it looks like there's no saving her. So it feels so sad, but then it's not over. Like, Mahito is still there. Yuji can't really think or do anything, so Mahito hits him with the Black Flash. This man is feeling himself. He killed one of Yuji's friends, and instead of Yuji getting the power up, Mahito's here just like stomping him. So yeah, he hits Yuji with the Black Flash, kind of like drags his ass back, slams him into walls, kicks him in the face. Yuji's bleeding so much. So I'm thinking, yeah, this dude Yuji is gone. But yeah, as Mahito was about to finish him off, he kind of like gives like this whole speech about how we're the same. We either kill people or save people indiscriminately. We don't care. So yeah, we're just like following our instincts in that sense. And yeah, Mahito's like the curse, Yuji's like the human side. But yeah, before Mahito actually kills Yuji, Toto clap in. Finally, my man is here. Every time he makes an appearance, it's so hype. Kind of like the positive energy Yuji needed. Gives Yuji a motivational speech. And when he comes in, he's like, we are the exception. Oh my god, bro. That was so cool. I gotta hear that line again. Also, apparently Nobara has a chance to be saved because there's like a dude that comes in with Toto. It's one of Nita's brothers, it looks like, and then he can heal people with his curse technique. So he can kind of make Nobara in a state of like maybe suspended death, maybe in a coma. We gotta see, but yeah, there might be a chance for her, but yeah, there's no bleeding, there's no pulse, but there's a chance. Okay, manga readers are also coping still, but yeah, you know, there's a chance. Also, yeah, he kind of like heals Yuji a bit too, so now Yuji is kind of like inspired. Toto telling him how it doesn't matter who died, who lived. We're Jujutsu sorcerers, it's part of our job to kind of like enforce their will. So this is a great way to inspire Yuji. It's like we still gotta do our job, even though people die, it's not up to us to give up. We still gotta fight. And then, yeah, they start fighting Mahito. Toto just, like, clapping, doing the boogie woogie on his ass. Mahito cannot deal with this at all. And then, yeah, Toto's just, like, kicking him, punching him, dodging all his attacks. This animation was so smooth, so clean. And then the music choices were also really hype. And then finally, when Mahito tries to, like, attack again, he claps and then swaps his body with Yuji. And now Yuji's ready to fight. So he hits Mahito with the Black Flash. Wow, double Black Flash here. Although, yeah, I see like a lot of complaints, basically ghosting, where all these quick animated moments look kind of blurry. So yeah, it kind of ruined Yuji's Black Flash a bit. It is what it is. But yeah, after that, the fight continues. So Yuji kind of like punches through the ground. Now Mahito's doing a lot of like new shit. So yeah, he's kind of splitting his body up, running around. He also summons this transfigured human into a train, and it goes into the train tracks and just follows Yuji and Toto. So you keep running. Toto can just like clap to like swap his position. So yeah, they're all safe and still fighting Mahito. Mahito's kind of converting all these people into transfigured humans, using their bodies as swords and shit. So it looks pretty brutal. Toto actually kicks Mahito into the elevator. So Yuji and Toto kind of run up to chase him, and this is where the hype moment happens. So Toto feels like he's being left behind. He also wants the Black Flash. So he tells Yuji to throw a rock. Toto does the boogie woogie. The music was hype again. And then, yeah, Toto's just like T-posing, flying through, charging up all his energy, looking into his memories. This man is so deluded. And we just see a whole compilation of him, Yuji giving him the thumbs up, him like flying through like the solar system galaxy. It looks exactly like the All Might Go Beyond plus Ultra Detroit Smash shit. So yeah, Toto just like going into Mahito's face, kicking him with the black flash. It was so cool. We also see Takada-chan hyping Toto up in his head. Mahito doesn't take any damage from this though. Because, yeah, even though it's a black flash, if he cannot hit his soul, then he can just, like, transform. So that kind of sucks, but yeah, the fact that all of them hit their black flash, they're feeling it, they're in the zone, they're doing the pose, they brought out 120% of their potential in each other, and it was so cool. So Mahito going to phase 2, he spits out a bunch of transfigured humans, doing, like, the body repel attack, and kind of just, like, attacking everyone in AoE around him, and shooting them up through the ground, and now they're on the street level. They're fighting in front of the Shibuya 109 building, and Mahito's yelling, bro, the voice actor, he gotta pay his rent. Working so hard, and just, like, telling us it's the last time we have to curse each other, let's go all out. So, bro, Mahito's face, him whining, him yelling, it sounds so annoying, but I love it so much. This dude, he believes in what he's saying. He really wants to defeat Yuji, and the fact that Toto came in to, like, disrupt his plans. Now he's just, like, heating up, and this fight is getting even more intense. So yeah, that's it for this episode. It was so crazy. Again, one of the best animated episodes I've seen of Jujutsu Kaisen. It had everything, you know, like a villain you want to defeat, Toto coming in to cheer you up, and then like sick animation, good music. Also, we see a scene where Miwa and all the Kyoto school people are kind of crying. Mekamaru kind of left them behind. He said it's too dangerous for you. He does have a point, bro. Sukuna's here. All these special grade spirits are here. So yeah, that's why he only asked Toto and Nita to come, because they had like actual useful abilities. This was a beautiful scene. The colors look so good. This really seems like a pretty decent character development moment. All of them want to get stronger, prove themselves, so we might see what's gonna happen as they like head to Shibuya. Okay, so for Frieren episode 14, okay, pretty chill episode. So here we get some drama because it's Fern's birthday, so yeah, happy birthday to her. My kind of cute, emotionalist, socially inept queen. So yeah, she's mad at Sturk because he forgot the birthday. I mean, that kind of sucks, you know, we can't forget these things. But I mean, there's a double standard here because, you know, Fern forgot Sturk's birthday. She didn't even know until like Frieren told her. But the thing they're showing in this episode is that Fern and Sturk are both kind of like angsty teenagers. They all don't really know what to do with their emotions. They're still growing, and then they have like such awkward interactions a lot. And it also results in them kind of bullying each other, teasing each other. So all these interactions are a bit toxic right now. And then Sturk kind of just like walks away. So yeah, it's a bit sad. You know, it is Fern's birthday, so we gotta give her a present. But then we see Sane coming in. So he's like the dad character this episode. And then Fern kind of like talks to him because basically he also reminds her of Heiter. And then he's like, yeah, it's not that malicious. You know, Sturk probably forgot, but he might want to give you a present anyway. It's better to kind of like apologize and talk things through. They kind of apologize to each other, and then they kind of like go pick out a present for Fern. Sturk kind of gives her a bracelet, so it kind of matches the bracelet that she gave him. Although this has like some type of flower design, which implies that it's like a lover that you're giving it to. So yeah, that was kind of cute. Also, after that, as they keep traveling, Frieren, she has like this ring that she wants to give to Fern for her birthday because it matches the bracelet that she got. And apparently this ring was given to her by the hero Himmel. So yeah, I guess that was cool. But yeah, before Frieren can pull it out, this giant bird monster kind of grabs onto their carriage and lifts them up and is about to slam them down. We get some like world building magic knowledge where levitating and flying spells weren't really invented until recently. So it hasn't really been optimized to be used on heavy objects. So yeah, Frieren has to like basically use it very carefully to kind of like control the cart. Also, yeah, she kind of like slices and kills the bird. But yeah, basically they kind of go crashing down. Everyone is still alive, but then Frieren's ring, it's missing. So yeah, she doesn't really care about it that much. She doesn't want to find it. But then Fern is like, wait, if you don't find it, you may regret it. So then we also get a backstory on the ring where, yeah, Himmel gave Frieren the ring. He kind of like bent down on the knee, gave it to her. And yeah, it's the same kind of like flower patterned ring. So luckily, the carriage driver, he has a spell that makes you track missing items. It makes them glow in like a big glowing beam. So yeah, I thought that was funny. It's kind of like a game mechanic. But yeah, she kind of like flies in the air, she finds the object, and she feels happy, she doesn't regret leaving it behind. And yeah, just like another wholesome episode, we're getting like a lot of flashbacks, we're getting good emotional moments, character growth from everybody. Okay, so for Undead Unluck episode 10, cool world building this episode. Also, we got a bit of action. So first off, we get the breakdown on everyone's quest. Did we all complete it? Did we get any penalties? Did we get any rewards? So it's all revealed to us here. So of course, the quest with Andy, Fuko, and Spoil, we succeeded. So yeah, we get some rewards. And then most of the other quests were completed successfully, so yeah, they get an extra seat in the table. They get the locations of some other negators, but the first one that they failed is that they weren't able to get Unseen. So he's like this invisible negator, and they weren't able to get him because apparently this dude Unrepair is like kidnapping him. So yeah, apparently Unrepair is like very lethal. Everyone that kind of like tried to track him down, they all died. So yeah, this looks like a strong guy. Maybe our next villain. Maybe we kind of like team up with him and make him join the round table. But yeah, we also get his location. So yeah, Unrepair, he's like this dude with an eye patch, and it looks like if he cuts you, you cannot stop bleeding. So yeah, that seems to be his power. So yeah, the fact that they failed this quest, they do get a penalty. So yeah, this penalty is the galaxy. So Apocalypse summons Uma Galaxy, who's like this big giant mass of a monster, and then he kind of like flies up into the air, and now the Earth is kind of like surrounded by stars and the whole galaxy. So yeah, this is the penalty, and it looks really cool though, right? Because this is like normally how Earth looks like. You just have all these stars in the skies, all these planets, the whole sun. But the problem here is that these penalties are always kind of like negative. So even though like this whole solar system exists, there's aliens attacking them. So that's the negative. But then Juice comes in, so she's, yeah, number 1 seat. She just stares at the aliens, takes her helmet off, is kind of really chill. Because her power, it's Unjustice, kind of like controls people. And she kind of just like kills them, makes them blow each other up using their spaceships. So yeah, it looks like Earth is safe from the alien invasion, but the fact that all these penalties are stacking up is kind of serious. So right now, I think they have 99 penalties. So if they get one more, they're basically maxed out on penalties. And then it's kind of like going to be Ragnarok as the final penalty. So yeah, that's basically implied the end of the world. So they can't fail any more quests, which is pretty serious. I mean, it's like kind of endgame territory we're reaching right now because, yeah, one more penalty, that might happen very quick. So yeah, basically we get a lot more information. We kind of get a setup for a new villain of Unrepair. So basically they have Andy, Fuko, and Tatiana kind of going in to hunt him down. Alright, so for Spy Family, Season 2, Episode 10. So yes, the vacation continues. We defeated all the assassins. Now Yor gets to chill. Lloyd and Anya are together, and a whole family are kind of going out outside of the ship, kind of exploring the land. There's a lot of animals, tourist spots to go in. Anya eats a lot of like sweets. We also see that they're all kind of very tired, so Anya kind of falls asleep. Yor also falls asleep because, yeah, she's spending so much energy to kind of like relax with everybody. So they all kind of fall asleep. Lloyd has to like carry them. So I mean, that was cute. And then yeah, their vacation is over, pretty chill. After that though, Anya tries to like show off at school. She's like, oh yeah, we went on a cool outing. We went on this expensive cruise ship. Everyone is like, oh really? That's all? Because yeah, this was like a school full of like rich people. They're not impressed. And then Becky also is kind of like the center of attention because yeah, she did her own thing. So yeah, Anya's trying to one up everyone. So she kind of like exaggerates the boat trip. She's like, oh, we saved the world. We fought all these like villains. All these like kind of celebrities were there. And yeah, nobody believes her. So Anya's so sad because yeah, everyone calls her out on her lie. And then she talks to her mom and dad about it. Also, Yuri is there. So Lloyd is like, yeah, lying is bad, but then, you know, Lloyd, he's lying about his identity. Yuri is also like, yeah, liars are criminals, scumbags, but Yuri is also lying to like kind of protect people, be undercover. And then Yor, she has like no idea because she's an assassin. She's killing people, so she's just like staying quiet, feeling bad. And Anya's like, yeah, lying is too much work. I'm not gonna lie anymore. After reading their minds, seeing how awkward everything is. So yeah, a very funny episode. Alright, so for the Apothecary Diaries, episode 10, yeah, pretty solid episode. You know, the story continues. So Mamau, she kind of like gets tasked to go to Otto's consort's palace to kind of get some undercover information. So yeah, we know that Ado, she's like the oldest of all the consorts. She looks a bit like Jinshi, same kind of purplish hair and like kind of cute manly looks. So it looks like one of her ladies in waiting targeted the younger consort Lishu. And also Ado delivered a baby from the emperor, but yeah, he died. And then Mamau's dad was the doctor that helped deliver the baby. Maybe because he got the baby killed that he was like expelled. Maybe his leg got broken because of that. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. We got to see, but yeah, a cool cliffhanger there. Alright, so for Ragna Crimson, episode 11, we get some more planning this episode, not too much action, so yeah, everyone's kind of preparing for fights. The dragons are kind of retreated back to Ultimatia's place. Basically, Volt Kamui, he has to like kind of stay behind, protect Ultimatia, because Nebulum thinks that Ragna's just gonna go straight in and attack her. So yeah, they need a bodyguard on duty. And then two of the other dragons, the long black-haired dude, he seems to be like going in to target Princess Starlia. And they're also probably gonna like, you know, continue on with the genocide, kill all the humans in the kingdom plan. We see back in Starlia's place, everyone is like attacking Ragna. So Ragna has a plan where he's going to infuse all their weapons with his Silverine battle arcs. So yeah, they have just like stronger swords, able to like one-shot dragons. The thing is, they're also attacking him because they're all jealous that the princess is in love with him. So they're all doing their thing, kind of preparing for the fight. Alright, so for Dr.Stone, New World Part 2, Episode 9, yes, Senku saved the day. He kind of froze Ibarra, so yes, the final villain is over. He tried to call Ruri on the phone, but yeah, the phone signal dropped, so he's trying to free more people then. So yeah, first he frees Chrome, which is pretty good, another science dude. They kind of go around collecting resources, but then they get hungry, so they free Amaryllis, who like kind of knows the island, gives them food. And then they free Francois, who can cook the food for them. So they slowly kind of free more people. They have like a lot of revival fluid. And basically the squad's back together. They see their ship is kind of like wrecked, so they're trying to repair all the kind of technology there. And besides that, life is back to normal. All the islanders are partying, relaxing. They don't have to live in oppression and fear anymore, and Senku has the Medusa weapon. He can kind of like reverse engineer it maybe, or just like investigate it. But yeah, the main thing after a few weeks is that they repair the communications on the ship, and then Ruri says she had some like mysterious signal kind of displayed to her. So she thought that Senku was communicating with her, but yeah, just like a third party. It is the Y-Man. He is back. Bro, I got shivers seeing him for the first time, and then yeah, we hear his voice again. So yes, people are still alive. So yeah, this dude is like targeting Senku and the team. He kind of like yells into the microphone, so it sounds like he's trying to activate the Medusa weapon to freeze the entire Earth, because apparently that is the distance of the diameter of the Earth. But then we also see Ukyo. He realizes that the voice that the Y-Man is using is Senku's own voice, so it's kind of like this AI Senku voice. That's pretty creepy. Is Senku the main villain? And they also free more of the islanders, and they get some information where like this Medusa weapon was being rained down from the sky. So they basically deduce that the villain, this Y-Man, is in space. That's how he's avoiding getting stunned by the green beam, and he's just like gonna constantly keep attacking the Earth. Senku kind of has his radar like detect their signal, and he sees it's like kilometers up in the air. So yeah, that's kind of crazy, bro. Senku's like, our next step is to go into space, bro. We're gonna build a rocket ship. That's kind of crazy, bro. Cool progression. Insane ass pacing in this anime. I really love the story, but yeah, it's getting a bit crazy. Like, you're gonna go to space, bro. You know how hard it is to test everything, your rocket ship not blowing up, having the actual resources to do this. So yeah, I think things are getting serious, but then yeah, they have a limited amount of time because the Y-Man can like keep attacking them from the sky. And yeah, I guess there's a lot more work to be done as the anime continues. But yeah, solid episode. We learn more things, and Senku's just like freeing everybody from Stone. Alright, so for the Eminence and Shadow Season 2, Episode 10, bro, this anime is crazy. Each episode, every time Shadow's doing something, it just feels so hype. Here, he kind of like teams up with Epsilon, so yeah, she's like the blue-haired girl, and then he kind of like sneaks in to like become like one of her piano assistants, and then he just plays the Moonlight Sonata, pretty fitting. Everyone's just like crying, bro, this shit is beautiful. So yeah, he's kind of getting invited, like, oh, play for us, we'll give you like millions of dollars. There's also like this big tittied maid trying to like seduce him into. So yeah, the Shadow's like doing a lot. So we also see the dude Perv Asshat. So yeah, he's married to Rose, or he's gonna get married to her. So yeah, we gotta stop that. Shadow kind of sees that yeah, Rose is kind of getting abused by him. So he just has to save her somehow. So yeah, I mean, he definitely will. Like, this dude's obviously a villain that'll be defeated. His name is Perv Asshat, bro. Like, bro, we gotta kill him. Also, at the end of this episode, it seems like Rose's mom is fucking him. It's kind of weird. So yeah, a lot more stuff is happening. Shadow, he seems to be like, slowly trying to save Rose. All right, so for Goblin Slayer Season 2, Episode 10. Okay, bro, this episode is kind of crazy. So we see the princess of this new kingdom we're going into, and then she kind of steals the priestess's clothes. So they were in a bathhouse together, and then yeah, everyone kind of like strips naked, a lot of fan service. But yeah, basically, since she sneaks out, she's kind of like stealing people's clothes. So she borrows the priestess's clothes, her kind of priest robe, and the chainmail. That's serious, because that chainmail was complimented by Goblin Slayer. That was like her prized possession. It felt so sad seeing her lose it. So yeah, they have to get it back. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, definitely was emotional. Goblin Slayer really wants to help her. And then yeah, we see the Sword Maiden kind of talk to the king and everyone in a meeting the next day. The problem is we also see that the princess got kidnapped by goblins. Bro, she was wearing the priestess's clothes and just got ambushed. What are the odds? So yeah, the Sword Maiden, she hates goblins. She's kind of being tasked to attack them, but she has like PTSD. So yeah, Goblin Slayer, him and the squad are waiting outside the room. They're going to kill the goblins, kind of track them down, and save the princess. I think it's kind of like scary because it looks like she got abducted like hours ago, so there's like a lot of time for her to get raped and shit. Hopefully not, but yeah, this is kind of crazy, like sick escalation. I didn't expect this new princess character we met so kind of confident to just like get destroyed by goblins like this. But yeah, we got a new goal. We got to save her. We got to kill all the goblins, and we have to recover the priestess's chainmail. All of that we have to do. And that is it for the animes this season. Thank you for watching, my friends, my brothers. Jujutsu Kaisen, it went crazy. One of my favorite episodes. I think this was like the peak of season 2 for me. All these other animes are so good. Frieren extremely solid. Undead Unluck kind of going crazy every week. And the pacing on Dr.Stone is so crazy. We're getting so much shit every week. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Please let me know what your favorite animes this week were.